Okay, please take a comfortable posture and start to check in, settle in. We have an inner presence. And as you settle into your inner presence, maybe you start to feel some of the remnants of your day, whether you've been interacting with people or working on a computer. There's a prana, there's an energy to it, what it takes to have that interaction, that daily life. And you're unwinding that a little bit, unwinding that. I like to think of it as returning. You're returning that energy back to, we'll find out. You're returning it back somewhere, to yourself, to its source. That energy that we put into making our day, making our experience. You might still feel the lingering remnants of that. Now you start to return it because it's not needed. That situation has left. And now it is just there in a memory. It's good that we have memory. But it's just a tool. It's a tool, a facet of human consciousness. So gather the prana, the energy that was going to that activity. How do you go about this gathering? You just start to sit quietly, exist quietly. And then the nervous system will start to regulate, realizing, in this moment, you're safe, things are calm. If that's not true, if there's a fire right now, then don't sit still. Go get out of the fire. But maybe you put out some fires earlier in the day, and your nervous system, your memory is saying, be on the lookout. There might be more fires. So we're still a little bit elevated, and this is metaphorical fires. Hopefully you figured that out, unless some of you dealt with real fires. But now let your senses, let your awareness perceive it's quiet, it's peaceful. You might be alone in your space. There's no reason for that fire alarm to be super sensitive. And when you turn down the sensitivity on the fire alarm, you gain the energy back that was staying close to the alarm bell. Part of you was ready to ring the alarm bell. And this might not just be from your day. Some of us stay so close to our alarm bell for when the fire alarm goes off. We've been doing this for so long, we take it for just our state of nature. But really, it's just habits. At some point, somebody built an alarm system in there. And part of non dual awakening is realizing you do not need to be the alarm, you do not need to be the bell. You can exist in absolute peace in this very moment. No alarm system necessary, perhaps. That's what you're investigating. Don't leap. Don't make a leap of faith. Don't jump to conclusions. Just start to realize in this very moment You're safe. Your needs are met. You're like, well, what about the future? Can't help you with that. What about elsewhere? I can't help you with that either. I'm asking you in this moment, though, to recognize right now, you're very, very fine. And digest that, digest those inputs, digest those inputs. Because if we listen to our memories or our imagination about danger that could be elsewhere, we stay close to the alarm. And we give our prana, this vital energy, to the illusions in the mind. What has happened in the past and what may or may not be going on now or in the future. And I'm just asking for a little while in this 40 minutes, 50 minutes of practice to let your nervous system be sensitive to what is happening in this current perception, not your thoughts about the future or your memories. Really welcome the knowledge that your five senses are telling you. Welcome that knowledge that it's quiet, it's peaceful, it's calm, your needs are met, and let the body respond to that. Keep receiving the feedback. Keep receiving the feedback of the present moment. I know, mind, you can almost sometimes see more clearly, more clearly than you can see the sensations of your sit bones on your cushion or your hands in your lap. More clearly that you can sense the smile in your cheeks. You see some story in your mind. And I ask you, is that habit or is that what's really going on? But which one does the nervous system respond to? As you watch some problem, whether it was from earlier in the day or some hypothetical in the future, or some idea you have about what's happening elsewhere, those images affect the mind, and then it affects the nervous system, how the body dwells here and now. So we're just a little bit of effort to turn away from that habit. Be one of the lucky ones. Be one of the lucky ones who does not need to be worrying and protecting and fortifying all day long. Be one of the lucky ones. Can receive the bounty of goodness right here in this moment. would go as far to say you are not just lucky, but blessed if you can achieve such a thing. That there is a goodness in realizing right now the body is safe, you're in a quiet, peaceful circumstance, and to receive the calm and ease that comes with that knowledge. It's not easy. The alarm has been wired to look for danger and to go find danger if there isn't any. It'll find that danger in your past. It'll find that danger in your future. It'll find that danger elsewhere. But they are ideas in the mind. And so we have to, a little bit of effort to undo the habit. Be one of the blessed who has recognized in this moment who've chosen to pursue peace. Pursue a peace that is not caused. To understand the peace that comes with just existing in this moment. How do you enjoy the peace that comes with just existing in this moment? Recognize that's what this moment is. It is a peaceful moment. Let it transmute your inner energy from bell ringer, alarm striker, to that which dwells in peace. As your senses and your body and your mind reveals to you this moment is peaceful. You just come to accept it. Your body is safe, the needs are met. Even if you just do it for a single present moment, you may then decide to repeat the process again and again, eventually forming a new habit that you only have to stand guard at the alarm tower sometimes. This goodness, this quietude, this peace that is being revealed in this moment, it is perceivable by your body, by your senses, quiet, safe, calm. Let your mind recognize it. Be one of the lucky ones who can awaken the inner reflection of that. You will, at the very least, change your world. It is quite an endeavor. It takes a lot of humility, actually, to let yourself be that lucky. Do I deserve that? Don't I need to protect myself and look out for myself or others? To be one of the few, maybe the only one in your life that blessed? That's the alarm going off, folks. To have no one else or just a few others even considering this, that's the alarm. Stories in your mind about other people, pasts and futures. Why not you? Just try it. Really let in the quietude. Let it wash you away. That little person who thinks they need to be somebody to deserve it, to have achieved something. You need to do no striving in this work. You need just be willing to put out your hands almost like a beggar and receive the gift that is right at the tip of your nose. It is on the edge of your fingertips. Your senses are telling you. Recognize the quietude. Receive the bounty, the peacefulness of the present moment. You don't have to conjure it. You don't have to believe me. Observe it, your own circumstances. You can let your own inner energies be like all the other objects in your space, in your experience. They are dwelling in the quietude. They are wrapped in it. They have reached their oneness, at least right now, in this moment. Be like them, even if it's just in this moment. Let your energies settle into the quietude. Be informed by the knowledge. This moment is peaceful. You are in this moment. You are not in those pasts, those futures, or those elsewheres. You are in this moment. And this moment is peaceful. Perceive the quietude. Train yourself, or really untrain yourself. We are so habitually concerned with finding problem and fault to protect ourselves from danger. Take a day off. Take 40 minutes off. The dripping faucet, the noisy fridge, those sensitivities. They're false. Rest in the quietude. This moment is peaceful, and you're in this moment. But what if my fridge is breaking? That's elsewhere. That's a future. You can respond with the alarms then. Be one of the lucky ones who can find how to find quietude, who can see it when it's right in front of you. So rare a being who can feel and know the goodness of things as they are. It is quite humbling how much work it takes. Let the alarm bell habit down for a little while. You feel how it strings along the quietude, all the objects, sensations, they're tethered to it like a blanket or a line of thread. Quietude permeates from one moment through the next. Little adjustments may happen, sounds and senses. Then they settle again. Feel how undisturbed the quiet is, how peaceful. Let that be your nature. Shed this habit of belief. You must stay vigilant near an alarm. Trust. You could sense the coming of a storm and sink even deeper. Action was required. The energy would rise to meet it. Trust the quietude, the peacefulness that you're perceiving in this moment. Mirror it. Let your inner energy reflect that quietude. Let it settle the inner stirrings, the habit to be distressed just for a moment. Feel this moment safe, peaceful, and maybe stay with it. Let your own experience of this moment inform your inner energy. Relax from the practice.